Hey everyone, welcome back to Random SEC. Today we're diving into 8 bold hot takes for the 2025 college football season updated to week 10. Some may sound crazy, but that's exactly why they're fun. We'll go through each one, examine the current data narrative, and what would need to happen for the take to come true or get totally busted. Let's roll. Hot take number 1. Also, here's Garrett here.
Hey.
And I'm Andrew, of course. Hot take number 1. The Auburn Tigers find a way to win it. Auburn's been in a bit of a rut lately under head coach Hugh Freeze. They've had back-to-back losing seasons, 6-7 in 2023, 5-7 in 2024, and he enters year 3 under pressure. On paper, some aspects are improved, recruiting, transfers, the defense with upside, but still, we have seen just a disappointing season from Auburn. What win out means here: finishing the regular season undefeated from this point forward, or at least finishing the regular season undefeated from this point seems like a very tall task for Auburn. The offense would have to finally click. We would have to see more of Ashton Daniels. The defense would have to play even more elite than they are playing, considering their remaining schedule. And Auburn avoids the classic trap losses that plagued them this season thus far. Momentum builds and they have to win tight games like they haven't this far. But after this Arkansas win, we could see that maybe the Auburn team has gotten some momentum and can prove that they can win out and maybe get themselves into a favorable bowl. Why is it possible? Well, Auburn has the pressure removal. If everyone expects them to lose, then they can swing that narrative. Freeze has nothing to lose right now. It seems like he's getting fired either way eventually, but he wants to prove them wrong. Why is this probably not going to happen? Well, simply the schedule. It's going to be really, really tough coming out. They have the Iron Bowl left. I believe they have Vanderbilt left. And winning out implies 0 slip-ups in this remaining stretch. So that's a pretty high bar.
It's a pretty entertaining take there. I'm going to have to lean no with that. From what you said of probably why it's not going to happen, that seems way more likely to me. Auburn winning out seems rough, dude.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely true. The remaining schedule here is Kentucky. They should win that game. Then Vanderbilt, number 9. And then Mercer, they should win that game. And then Alabama. So they have 2 top 10 teams remaining. Can they squeeze at least one of those games out, do you think?
I think Alabama looks defeatable after the South Carolina game.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a rivalry, you never know.
So I think this take is all right, with the condition that they lose to Vanderbilt.
It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot take.
Yeah.
Admit. But it's probably not going to happen, but you could see it.
Alrighty. I just want to say I don't believe in this hot take, but hot take number 2. Diego Pavia wins the Heisman. See, Diego Pavia's name has been increasingly popping up for the Heisman discussion. He's crazily amongst the top candidates for 2025 and all the visuals that you see. Well, Pavia has been winning. He beat LSU in week 8, and he threw 1 touchdown and ran for 2 more. Completion percentages are 73.9% and has over 1,100 total yards early in the season. Vanderbilt is not, a traditional powerhouse, but Heisman winners come from anywhere in college football. What needs to happen for Diego Pavia to win is he must maintain these elite passing numbers.
Maybe get a little better.
Yeah, he is a passing and rushing threat. That spark that he showed running with, 3 holding calls in that thing in the play. It was a great play. If he shows more of that without any holds, yeah, maybe his name could be thrown up there. They must keep beating these big time opponents.
I think Missouri. They probably have to win out.
Yeah, and it's kind of a fun Cinderella story. A Vanderbilt quarterback winning the Heisman. He also, besides that, has to avoid getting injured and keep healthy. I think he would, because the Missouri quarterback rushed for a touchdown, got injured, got out of the game. Pavia rushed for a touchdown, got it. All right. The hot take is possible. Pavia winning the Heisman. It's because he's a dual threat. He can throw.
Not plausible.
Yes, plausible and plausible.
I wouldn't say it's plausible, but it is possible.
Fair. That's a good point. He like Johnny Manziel, he breaks out and creates a lot of buzz. If Vanderbilt upsets more major teams, I think the spotlight can shift and the Heisman contention story could come to fruition. Let's see who else they have on schedule. They have Texas coming up, so
Texas, Auburn, Kentucky, and Tennessee. Not an easy game left per se. Rivalry in Tennessee late in the year should be fun. This week should be fun. A lot of fun to be had. And I like what you say here, that Vanderbilt is not traditionally a national contender. Heisman winners often come from big teams with playoff or championship relevance. That's very, very true. We've seen it in the last few years.
looking at you, Ty Simpson.
Ashton Genty didn't win last year, and of course, I, as an Arkansas fan, know Darren McFadden lost 2 years in a row when he was by far the best candidate. And Arkansas is a much better program nationally relevancy wise than Vanderbilt. So it should be interesting to see. This one is very unlikely, though.
Yeah,
but I wouldn't rule it out of the question at all. I think a hot take for me. I think we see him in New York. I think he is a candidate.
you think
I think he's a finalist.
Really? I don't even know if he's going to make it there. I don't think his touchdown numbers are high enough to justify it. His passing touchdown. I think he's a great dual threat, but I would put Marcel Reed over him.
Of course you would. Moving on. This is hot take number 3. And this one, I'm going to say it here. I put it in for fun. I don't think this is going to happen, but here we go. And I really hope it doesn't happen. Brian Kelly takes the Arkansas job just to get under LSU's skin.
Oh, man, I'm laughing from it.
There's a juicy storyline here. Brian Kelly, who was recently fired at LSU, is out of a job after a 5-3 start in 2025. Could he take the job at Arkansas? Partly motivated by rivalry, partly by spite. It's provocative.
Yeah, it is.
Kelly's future is in a flux. Buyout questions are heavy. He's got a big buyout, not a lot to do. He can do whatever he wants, pretty much. Arkansas recently fired head coach Sam Pittman after a 56-13 loss to Notre Dame.
Yep.
Brian Kelly's former school. There is discussion of Kelly's next landing spot, but nothing concrete about Arkansas yet. What would have to happen for this take? Well, obviously, Kelly would have to accept the Arkansas job. He explicitly frames part of the decision as getting under LSU's skin, or at least media narrative picks that up. Arkansas administration is willing to hire him despite optics and costs, and Arkansas-LSU becomes an even bigger rivalry than it already is. This could happen, partly because I think Kelly wants to continue to coach. Arkansas is a pretty appealing Power 5 job. And maybe he does want to stick it to LSU. Maybe he wants a little revenge. But this is ultimately probably our most unlikely hot take.
Yeah, this was a fun hot take to put in. I mean,
coaching moves are more about fit.
Yeah,
and not really about money right now because Brian Kelly has a lot of it. He has a huge buyout.
I think he has more than enough money.
He doesn't need to be paid, but I do think he still wants to coach. But it's more about fit. He really doesn't fit at Arkansas at all. He didn't fit at LSU, but at least it's a big time program. Arkansas is more of a middle program. And Arkansas just has other candidates that seem way better. And Kelly just doesn't. It seems like one of the last places on his list, but it would be really funny.
Yes, it would be. It'd be hilarious. I think Bobby Petrino his name is higher up on this list than.
And
Brian Kelly
even him is pretty low. I think now after last week, but would be interesting. Don't think it's gonna happen. That's that.
With this said,
pretty short one, but fun.
Yeah. My son was born in South Bend, Indiana, and in the hospital, there's an entire wing. It's named after Brian Kelly because he donated enough to the hospital there.
Oof, that may have to be taken out. Props to him for donating to a hospital, though. It's out of his character.